Yeah, it's me. I know. I said I ain't never call you again, but Trump done cut my benefits and rent due in 2 days. I messed up, baby. I see it now. You wasn't controlling. You was leading. You told me get a job and stack up. I laughed. Now Section 8 ghosted me like I did you. I'll submit now, baby. I'll cook, I'll clean, I'll even get up and go to work. For real this time. You can have my whole check. Just let me come move in with you. I don't even like being independent no more. I'm tired of paying bills by myself. I thought I wanted to be a boss chick, but the boss life expensive. I'm sorry for not listening when you was with me. You was right. I was the problem.
That I'm about to end things with a man that I've been dating for 3 months because of what happened the other night. Y'all can come for me, whatever, but I really think this is a valid reason to end things with someone. So let me tell y'all what happened, okay? Thursday night, I was not feeling my best. Actually, I was sick all day. I had a really bad sore throat, and I was just extremely tired. And he was checking in on me. The guy I've been dating for 3 months was checking in on me. Thursday, I think it was like 9 o'clock. He was like, "Hey, how are you doing? How are you feeling?" And I told him, like, I'm still really tired. I'm not really feeling my best. And he was like, "Okay, do you need anything?" And I was like, "Well, like, it would be nice. I really didn't eat anything. Maybe like some soup." He was like, "Okay, I'll bring you some soup and maybe some NyQuil to help you go to sleep." And I was like, "Wow, really thoughtful of you. Yeah, you can swing by." So he does that. He comes by and brings me some NyQuil, brings me some soup and some popsicles to soothe my throat. And I was like, "Wow, that's really sweet." But then listen to this. So he decides to stay the night, and we're up to like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, just having pillow talk, chit-chatting. Next thing you know, we hear a beep, like a loud beep downstairs, and a bang. And I'm like, what in the world is that? My real alarms didn't go off from the front and the backyard, so I'm like, okay, I don't know what could be going on. Sometimes ring misses motion, so I'm like, okay, we don't know what's going on. Y'all want to know what this man said? This man said, "Do you want to go check out the noise downstairs? You want to go see what that noise is?" Me, the woman, me, go downstairs and check what the noise is. I thought you were supposed to protect me. I'm looking for a protector, okay? Not a man that's going to send me downstairs to potentially, I don't know what's happening downstairs. And even if it turned out that it was just my refrigerator that was making the noise, the fact that this man told me to go downstairs and check on the noise gave me the biggest ick I've ever experienced from a man. And I just can no longer get past that because how you can't protect me, apparently. I gotta protect the home. Abso-fucking-lutely not.
It might be they just talking for 3 months. Dude might not want to put his life on the line for you just after talking for 3 months. And it's your house.
BS when you're dealing with a man that's funding you. If he's paying your bills and pouring into your business, he's financially taking care of you in some type of way, like really stepping for you, you are his, okay? It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship with him or if you're not.
Discuss like expectations, and I told him my expectations when it comes to a man. I was like, my man has to protect and provide. Like every man I've been with took care of me. Every single man I've been with, or whatever. And he was like, baby, that's fine because that's the type of man I am anyway. So I'm like, all right, cool. So he proposed to me in 2022. He proposed to me in 2022. We dated for 8 months before he proposed to me or whatever. Yeah, I said yes. Anyways, and mind y'all, when I was single, I took care of everything by myself. I even bought my own house. I took care of my kids. It wasn't on no government assistance. Like, I held it down. So if I can't do that, then I feel like my man should be able to do that. So he came home, and he was like, babe, I lost my job. I'm like, all right, cool. So a month later, like, the bills, it was time for the bills or whatever. And I'm like, the bills due, babe, or whatever. And he was like, okay, I'm not working. And I'm just, in a month, like, it's all kind of hustles. You could have been doing something or whatever. So I told him, I said, look, if I pay these bills, are you going to pay pay me the money back. This man had the nerve to tell me, why should I pay my wife back for paying our bills? I told this man from day one, my money is my money, and his money is our money. Why should I spend my money paying the bills? Like, no, he should have paid me back. So that's when I decided, like, I can't be with this man no more. So I had text his homeboy, like, we all cool. I text his homeboy or whatever. You know, we went together. We left. I met up with him. And we was chilling, we was drinking or whatever, and I started venting, like I started getting emotional. One thing led to the next. I did not purposely mean to do what I did with this friend, but things happen, like, y'all understand what I was going through. So, his friend ended up giving me some money or whatever, and emotional. One thing led to the next. I did not purposely mean to do what I did with this friend, but things happen, like, y'all understand what I was going through. So, his friend ended up giving me some money or whatever, and he was like, babe, look, don't worry about it, handle whatever you gotta handle. Like, his friend was every single thing I desire in a man, like.
Sirach 5 and verse 1. Set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Follow not thy own mind and thy strength, to walk in the ways of thy heart. And say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua will surely revenge thy pride. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua. Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakah HaKwadash. And double honor to the elders and apostles of Middle Great Millstone. And to the rest of the brethren on down that's teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Shalom Ba'yashah Dawadah. And to the Akim and Akwat that's out there repenting, to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans whose fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob, Yasha Allah. Shalom to you, Mashpakah. Yeah, but you heard it. And that's why I read that Sirach 5 and 3. Because that's what they'll tell you. They'll tell you, I pay my own bills, can't no man control me. Oh, I don't need no man. You see? And I got that first AI animated clip off the brother Amathia Eyes that did. But then when I saw that, that made me go get these other clips. And just making the point, and I might even entitle this lesson or this proclamation, I might even entitle it, they wanted their way both ways. They wanted their ways both ways, meaning what? When they ain't gotten, when they doing fine, can't no man tell me nothing. I don't need no man. And then when they doing bad, oh, I need a man. And even when they doing good, they'll say, oh no, I don't need a man. But if a man want me, he gotta do this and he gotta do that. They wanted their ways both ways, man. You see? And then and you only looked at as a protector as if they need protected, because you see the other clip that I put in there with the broad, she said that the refrigerator started beeping downstairs, and the dude that didn't stay with her, he was like, you gonna go down there and check that? And she's like, wait, you the man, you supposed to be the protector. But wait a minute, if you thought that you was looking for somebody to protect you, why you ain't already have a man? Why he got to take you out for 3 months? Your grown ass should already had a husband. You should not have been living in the house by yourself if you even thought, if that was in your mind that you knew a man is a protector. You would already have the man in your house. You wouldn't be living by yourself if you even had that mindset that a man is a protector of the woman. If you even thought that, you wouldn't be living by yourself. You see? So they only want you for these particular, they only want you for these particular reasons. They only want your ass for either money, because they not down to earth women. They only want you for money, whether they doing good for themselves or not. Or they only want you for a protector if you around them at that time, but they actually don't want you as a protector because they live by themselves and they prefer to be by themselves. They just want you to, oh no, and I want him to provide for me because I'm running to a rut that I can't provide for myself. Or if I'm doing good, I still want to provide. You saw the last clip with the slut. This is all these Babylon is through, man. And a lot of these women of our nation, you have been made drunk off the wine of this damn whore. This whore taught you how to be a whore. And this is all these women that's this generation is a waste, because this is all they consider a man for, man. They look at you and say, okay, wait, this man is this all they look at you for. Oh, he's a provider. He's supposed to give this and he's supposed to give that. That's it. They don't look at you and when and if you can't do that, you saw the last one, and when you can't do that, boom, they be on to the next. So they never give a fuck about you. It's about what you can and can't do. I need a protector. Oh, some man been walking past my house and looking at my house. So now let me find me a man that'll come live with me so he can protect me in case this motherfucker wanna bust in my door and try to take me or something. So let me get a man because of that. But wait, damn, you didn't already want no man anyway? See, they just using the men across the board, man. Across the board. And you already supposed to be like this. You already supposed to have that mindset and say, okay, well, I want a man that I get to know him. He know me. He want me. I'm going to give myself to him. You already supposed to be in that mindset. You ain't supposed that shit suck with these people. You in that mindset of saying, oh, no, a man, he got to have this and he got to have that for me. If he don't have that, then he can't have me. Well, don't you know the scripture speaks about poor men? So you telling me the poor man ain't supposed to go get him a woman and have him a woman? And then they worked out through that shit, and the man wind up getting on his feet, and then it is what it is. Then she gonna be able to reap the benefits. No, man, they always just let me just read this, man, because that don't make no sense, man, with these motherfuckers. But that's how these people is, man. They through, man. They through. See, so just imagine when all hell break loose here in Babylon. If you got 10 stacks, 20 stacks, and you showing these bitches your money and all that stuff, ain't none of that gonna be able to save you when that money obsolete. And all of them go take the mark of the beast anyway. Because why? That money, that paper shit is gonna be obsolete. Then what? Then what? Then what you gonna do? Y'all gonna be in trouble, man. Y'all with this mindset of saying that, oh, I don't need no man, and then you want a man is when your ass doing bad, or if you even doing good, you want a man and he gotta bring this to the table and give this to you and do that shit in order for him to have you. He then ain't gotta pay you to be his woman, pay you for some pussy, pay you to listen to him, He gotta pay you for all that shit. You give him, if he giving you good advice, he gotta pay you in order for you to accept and apply his good advice. In order for him to tell you something, he got to pay you for you to listen to him. He got to pay you for you to cook for him. He got to pay you for some pussy. He got to pay you to be his woman. Damn! What is that? That sounds like a whore to me. The brother got to pay you for every damn thing. He got to pay you for the box. He got to pay you to be for you to be his woman. He got to pay you for you to listen to him when he told you something. He got to pay you for you to accept his advice, his instructions, his guidance. He got to pay you for every damn thing. And these are the motherfuckers that you want? Shit, man. And they gonna be in trouble. But just like it said in Isaiah 32, what they tell you, what it says, a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind. This is how they look at you. They say, no, I think the man's supposed to be the protector. So that's all you want the man for? You don't want him that the most pertaining to the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Ashah said, a man get him a wife and he multiply and be fruitful. You don't want the man to have his seed, to have his offspring. You want the man to keep you stable in your financial you want him to keep you secure in your financial stability. You want him to maintain your financial stability. That's all you want him for. And you only want him for protection when it comes time for when you need to be protected. But other than that, I don't need no man. Let's grab this Isaiah 32. And it says what? Isaiah 32 and verse 2. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind. And that wind is that destruction that's going to come. See? In that time when he read down further in this chapter, verse 9, when he said, rise up, you women that are at ease. For many days and years you shall be troubled. For the vintage shall fail. You see? That's when they going to be desiring a man. Only because why? Because all hell is breaking loose on you. Because you might need protected. Or because you might need some financial comfort. That's all what a man is for. And you have a lot of simp, sap, sucker motherfuckers. You got that mindset too. That your damn mothers and some damn wicked ass motherfucking women instilled in you. I don't want no damn woman if you telling me, if I don't want your ass as my woman, if you telling me that, oh yeah, in order for you to have me as my woman, you gotta give me this and give me that. I don't want you. I want you first, and then all that shit'll come next and later. That comes with it. That comes with you being mine. But I gotta have, in order for me to have you, I gotta present that first. Nah, I'm good. In order for you to acknowledge me as a man that can protect you first, you living by yourself and then some shit go off downstairs and shit. Now I gotta go downstairs and show he'll protect me. He ain't scared to protect. Of course. Because anything he'll be thinking about protecting himself first and foremost. But if you even thought that a man was your protector, why would you already be living by yourself? Because you don't think a man is your protector. You just want him to protect you when the time comes that you need protection. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest. And a covert meaning what? It's basically a covert, meaning a hiding place. A shield from the tempest. As rivers of water in a dry place. And what is that? Rivers of water as in a dry place. Meaning what? That you would have all those that you thirsty to the motherfucker here. This motherfucker, he's the water. He can provide you this water when your ass thirsty. That's all you want him for? But when you got your own well, you don't want him? But you only want him when your well run dry. But when that well is well replenished or plenished, then you don't. It says as the shadow of a rock in a weary land. Meaning you're in a desolate land, the sun is shining down on your ass. Now you want a shade. Now you want somewhere that can provide you some shade when the sun is blistering down on your ass. You see? And you saw the first clip that I got from the brother of my yard. You saw that clip where the bitch said, I didn't listen, and then you was right. Now I want to listen. Wait a minute. So now you want to listen? When you was doing good, you didn't want to listen. But all of a sudden now that your ass ain't doing good, now you want to listen. Now you want to give up the box. Now you want to move with me. Now you don't want. Now you tired of paying your own bills and shit now because why? Now you can't pay your own bills. You see, it's like they looking at you us men, and they looking at us and saying, look, I need me a motherfucker that I can use. I don't give a fuck about him. Hey, if he show me some money, I even have his damn children. As long as he can show me some damn money. And you mean to tell me that's what you looking for? This is exactly why the scriptures tell us that, hey, every man, and I'm going to read that in the GNT. This is why it tells us that, hey, every man should, I'll just read it because I don't want to butcher it. You see? But I just wanted to put those clips in there and just show you this is the mindset of these motherfuckers. This is how they look at you, man. You know, me personally, I'm more of an old-fashioned dude. I was born in the 70s, 73. So I was born up with that mindset of our people that was in the 60s, that grew up in the 60s, where you had, the brothers and sisters got together because why? One liked it she might have been pretty to you, beautiful, and then you might have been handsome to her or whatever. And y'all liked each other based on that, and then y'all got to know each other, and y'all grew to know each other, and y'all grew within, that old-fashioned way. That's how I am. All this new age shit over here. No, a man gotta bring me. He gotta show me some money. He gotta do look shit. See, and these motherfuckers, they don't even want to get to know you first. And on top of getting to know you, they don't even want to grow and establish, a future with you. It's always just about money. And then when that well run dry, it's some temporary shit. When the well run dry, I'm gone. This is how they look at you, man. And most of you men out there, you weak ass motherfuckers, you would do this. The minute a broad tell you, I need a man to help me pay my bills, you're supposed to be gone right there. Because she telling you what she wants you for. If anything, shouldn't you be paying your own bills, man? Why should you meet her and say, okay, I'm a pay her bills? What happened to paying your own bills? And then technically she coming to your establishment with you. But you say, what, I'm going to pay her bills. Well, that don't even sound right, man. And this is how they look at you. If this man can help me pay my bills, if he can invest money into my business, huh? Even if you his woman or not, what kind of fucking man is going to pay, give all this shit to a woman and she ain't even your damn woman? All you people are backwards, man. Y'all all out of order. And Babylon the Great have destroyed y'all, and y'all going to be destroyed right along with Babylon the Great. Babylon the Great, man, it destroyed y'all. It destroyed y'all minds. And y'all going to be destroyed with this place, man. And then you got the last clip with this dude, this dirtbag ass of a broad, telling some dude, well, I want you just thinking her good looks is supposed to get everything. And she telling one dude that she done ran for one motherfucker, and all the dudes take care of her. They all did this. Well, how the hell you ended up with the next motherfucker, and the next motherfucker, and the next person, next dude, the next brother, the next dude, the next guy, the next dude? How you end up with all these motherfuckers if this person's supposed to did something? If he's supposed to been doing for you, how you end up with the next motherfucker? And the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one. How? If the one previous to him was doing for you, how did you end up with those motherfuckers after? How? Because that's what it's about, man. They don't give a fuck about you, Jakes, man. And that's why a lot of these nigga women, you got a bad rap, and that you created for yourself. Ain't nobody put this bad rap, put this bad rap on you. You created that bad rap for yourselves. You mean to tell me your brother he started coming to some hard times, and the shit's still going good for her, and she can't have his back like he had hers? Like, damn. See, and how simple can you call it, and then she go talk to this man's friend, and when she talked to his friend, what she do? Was she talking to him, consoling with another? You ain't supposed to be consoling to no other man. But this is why the scripture says, every man, you better check, you better make sure, you better see what kind of woman you dealing with before you dealing with her. Whorish women, man, they hunt for that precious life. And then Jake sitting down with the wine and with another man, and all these things in scriptures is what you. As a matter of fact, let's get them. Let's get this real quick. Let's get 1 Corinthians 7, right? 1 Corinthians 7, and it says, concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. What is it talking about? Not to touch another man's woman. Not that, because the Most High said, how would it be good for you not to touch a woman when the Most High said he made the woman for the man, and these two became one? So it ain't talking about that. It's talking about adultery. It's for every man not to touch another man's woman. And what did you hear that the last broad sitting back talking about? That she called the dude friend because he lost his job and came across hard times. And this bitch said, oh no, I can't be with him no more. And then she called his friend. Somebody that she already had eyes for prior to that. Prior to him losing his job. You see? But it says, verse 2, nevertheless, to avoid fornication, which is adultery, let every man have his own wife. Meaning, they ain't talking about you just got to have one. It's talking about let you not have another man's wife. And let every woman have her own husband. It ain't talking about that. It's talking about a woman not committing adultery and giving up the box to another man that don't belong, that she don't belong to. You see? Just like that said in Sirach. Let me grab that one too. We'll use this app. Sirach 9 and verse 9. And it says what? 9 and verse 9. It says, sit. You see what it says. Let's light him up. Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thy arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine. You see? And literally, what did she do? She called that dude's friend. And what he do? And we went out and we had drinks. You doing the very thing that Yahweh Shemel Shah telling you Israelite men and you women not to do. And then when you receive these instructions, guess what? You still choose to do it. You don't choose to apply this to your life. Hear that your power is telling you what not to do and what to do. And then you still do the things that he told you not to do, and the things you don't do the things that he's telling you to do. But it says what? Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thy arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine. What did that dude do? Did not the friend do that? Lest thy heart, meaning his mind, incline unto her. And what is time to incline unto her? She's going to be doing what? Flirtating with those flirty, whorish eyes, lids. See? And that's what she was doing. Complaining and crying to him that she wanted to be good for her and shit. And this a problem. And now here you come. You the next mother. Then you can do this. And you know Jake, how Jake is. Jake will sit back and say, yeah, man, shit, I know if you was my woman, you beautiful, and you was my woman, man, I'd do this and do that. And she fell for it. And guess what? He fell for that shit with her. He was seduced by her. And he just fell right into her plan. And it says what? Lest thy heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire thou fall into destruction. You see? Fall into destruction. Don't make no damn sense with Jake, man. Don't make no sense. Let me grab this Proverbs, man. Proverbs, chapter 6. And let's start around, I'll say around 25. See? And this strange woman is talking about a whorish woman, you know. And it says what? Matter of fact, let's start at 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproof of instructions are the way of life, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. That's what she was doing. She was flattering him. See? And it says what? Lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. You see? Meaning, because she gonna look at you a certain way. She gonna look at you in a flirtatious way. Don't let her take you by that. You see? And it says what? For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. And that's all. And basically, and it says adulteress. You saw her? She hunting for the precious life. And she did it to him, she'd do it to you. Let you fall into a rut and a hard time, man. She gonna do the same thing to you. Oh no, I can't do this. See? So Jake, you better understand, man, that these women they using brothers all the way across the board. Whether it's for protection, that you supposed to put your life in jeopardy for them. Like the brother said, do you think that that he just met her for 3 months? He was probably thinking that, damn, I ain't finna put my life on the line. I only been dealing with you, been knowing you and taking you out for 3 months. I ain't finna put my life on the line for you, and I just met you. Ain't this your house? You know? This is they using you, Jace, all the way across the board, man. You know the shit. My old lady, I've been knowing her since we was kids, and as far as us being together now, I've been dealing with her for like damn 20 some years, like 20, 22, 20 some years. Cause like I said, I'm an old fashioned dude. You know, like I got old fashioned qualities. You know, of course, we all are due for our women and the women we have. We're due for them, of course. But don't let that be the number one thing with me, because I ain't no sucker. Yeah, we buy gifts. We do all those type of things. Do things nice but ain't no sucker, man. And Jace, y'all gotta get this, man. Y'all gotta get that. They ain't the only motherfucker. Hey, man, there's plenty of them out here, man. And if you see one that's just trying to use you just specifically for this, man, get you another one, man. Don't be no sucker, man. When you see they only trying to use you for your money, hey, man, get on, man. Get on. As soon as you meet her and she start talking about money and shit, end the date. End it. Because you already know she's trying to open up the door now to what? She leading into the, okay, well, if you can do this, then we good. I listen to you if you give me this. I do, man, shit. But you ain't got to listen to me. And when you go come across a bad time, figure that shit out. Motherfuckers is something else, man. These motherfuckers are something else. But let me read down, though. And it says, let me jump down to 29. And it says, so he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whosoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. You see? But and you saw that him and that neighbor is talking about a fellow Israelite. And you saw what he did. That nigga ain't innocent. He crooked as hell. He really wasn't that nigga friend. Whole time he probably already been wanting to go up into his old lady. You see? Verse 32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroys his own soul. You see? He destroys his own soul. Because why? You never know what happened to you. Motherfucker might take your ass out for doing that. See? What it say down here in 34? For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom. Neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. You ain't going to be able to pay him off. See? But you destroy your own soul because why? Yahweh Shemar Rashad is marking your ass for his target. If you don't repent of that. And most of these jakes, their minds are destroyed. They're not going to repent of that. They're not going to repent, man. It tells you about these old whores, and they just using these crooked motherfuckers. They just using us brothers just for these particular reasons. She might need protection at this time. Here she gonna call you so you can come over and protect her. But she don't actually want you. She don't want to live with you. She just wants you to come over so she can be protected. She don't want you because she's doing good for herself. She can pay her own stuff, so she don't need you, but she only wants you for this particular occasion or two. And then if she start doing bad, now I need your help. That's all. You're being used. Like you motherfuckers acting like the Most High created you for her. He created them for us, man. He created them to be a helpmate unto us. But you motherfuckers walk around thinking that the Most High created you for them. And like I said, man, they would have your damn children. If it got something to do with money, they wouldn't give a fuck about you. They'll have your children for just for the money that you would give them or whatever you would provide for them. They don't care for you. Because you let the money go, they gone. You saw it. You saw it. See? Let's get these and end it off though. Right? Let's go to this Proverbs 31. Proverbs 31. Cause you saw that shit. They like damn, like don't make no goddamn sense, man. Damn the whores, man. But then they won't man, shit. That's why one time I made a statement and I said that shit, I'll wait for Isaiah 4:1. I'll wait for the kingdom. For me to have them 7 wives and so on and so forth. I'll wait for the kingdom, man. Because what you go accept? Would you go accept a bunch of nasty sluts? When all hell breaking loose? Shit, all hell will be breaking loose for you too. And shit, let you bust up your knee or your leg or something like that. You bust your leg up. Shit, that bitch won't even think you'll be able to protect anymore. Oh, let me go run this nigga over here. His leg ain't busted up. You know, his leg ain't busted up. Let me go run to him. Because why? In that time, she ain't going to be changed. They still going to be the same crooked motherfuckers that they always was. Mind you, they're not going to be changed yet. So they still going to be that, it's going to be that same rebellious shit going on. You don't know how to build a shelter. You might be a good hunter. You know how to hunt some shit and cut some shit down and eat and fix the food. Have the food and shit. You know how to do that. You good for that purpose. But you don't know how to build a shelter. Somebody else know how to build a shelter. So wait a minute. So this bitch she want to eat. You good for that. You don't know how to build a shelter, but somebody else do. I guess he'll be good for that. They'll be running back and forth to motherfuckers, whoever to be able to fulfill their desires, man. Shit. Verse 20. Proverbs 31 and verse... let me see. Where we at? Slacky, that's Proverbs 30. Yeah, it's 30. Proverbs 30 and verse 20. And it says what? Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and say, I have done no wickedness. She can't do no wrong. You see? She can't do no motherfucking wrong. But you saw what it told your ass in Sirach, though. Let's get it. Sirach 26. Around there. Sirach 26. And I'll start at 11. It says, watch over an impudent eye, and marvel not if she trespass against thee. She would open her mouth as a thirsty traveler, when he had found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow. And you know what that quiver is? It's that box. It's that satchel where you will put those arrows in. And that arrow is that rod that you got. See? She'll take them all. She'll take them all, man. You see? Oh yeah, and that Proverbs 20, what is it, 25? That Proverbs 6 and 25, what it says that don't let her take thee with her eyelids. You see what it says right here in 9, in verse 10? It says the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and her eyelids. She's trying to seduce you with those looks and that beauty. You see? That's what she's trying to do. But like the Most High told you, amen, don't let that get you, man. Don't let that take you. Matter of fact, let me get this in GNT and I'm going to wrap it up. In the GNT translation, Sirach 36 and verse 21. And you see what it says. But matter of fact, before I grab this, let's get that other one. Let's go get that. Sirach 26 right? And 12. Let's get that one in there. Sirach 26 and 12. And it says what? If she is too self-willed, be on guard and don't be surprised if she disappoints you. She will spread her legs anywhere for any man who wants her, just as a thirsty traveler will drink whatever water is available. And you see that? And that's what that. Hey, one brother, he got some water that's available. Boom, she opened her legs for him too. Talking about I didn't purposely do that. That's how you are. Yes, you did. And most of these jakes don't give a fuck. But you jakes that do care, hey man, beware. Be motherfucking aware, man. Let's get that 36 now. 36. And around here. Come on now. Let me see. You know what? I started 20. The point is 21. You see it. It says, a person with a warped mind causes trouble, but an experienced person knows how to pay it back. Verse 21. A woman has to take any man as a husband, but a man must choose his wife carefully. See? You better choose your wife carefully, man. And how you do that? You don't use money to get that woman. You know? Like a individual once said that, you know, I'm talking about individuals that had millions of dollars. Motherfucker must say, hey, it's two things I ain't never seen myself do. Is use money to get a woman and give a woman some money for pussy. That's two things I ain't never, and I'm the same way. It's two things I ain't never did. I ain't never used money to get a woman, and I ain't never gave no woman for no money for no box. And you'll have women that you do all kind of nice things for your woman. Of course, you know we will. But you gotta have some type of standards, man. You can't bow down to them. Oh, if a man want me because you beautiful, if a man want me, he got to do this and he got to do that, so he got to pay for you to be his woman? He got to pay for some pussy? He got to pay for you to listen? He got to pay for you to follow his advice? He got to pay you for you to let him protect you? Hey, man. Hey, you see what it says right here in verse 22? A woman's beauty make a man happy. There is no fairer sight for the human eyes to see. Because men love a beautiful woman. You see? But don't let that take you, man. And I made it off there because I ran my mouth enough all over the place. But it don't matter. I just wanted to bring those out. You know, because it don't make no sense with our people, man. Shalom, Yasharala.